And the data, data is king nowadays. Everybody's looking for data. So with the data, you can do a lot of things with it.
I'm a serial killer.
Yeah, and I think, oh, you're serial killer.
So I'm the king of kings. Have a job.
Hey man, this is America. You gotta.
Yeah, because when we used to watch Everybody Hates Chris, the dad's got like 10 jobs, right?
Yeah, that's what you do.
Fucking jobs.
That's what you do. No, but
Because Jacob could be 16 in America. You guys, like, I was at a bar, they wanted an ID, so I had to Google myself to show him the fucking age. I'm like, give me the fucking alcohol, dog. What is this?
Policy.
No, man, I wanted to go to my room and then I passed out when I got there. Hey, intanga ukatira man. Hey, intanga ukatira man, imnandi. Hey, ngiphe intanga ukatira jose. Yo!
Bro, so I want to introduce you guys to the lady who brought us here. So
Yeah.
she's like literally the queen of New Jersey. We just come from a party. ShisaNyama. It was my second time. She fucking shut it down. Imagine a South African lady shutting down the whole street of New Jersey.
Bruh, right in front of the mayor's office. It's not like this one is illegal. It's the right way. Yeah, man.
Zendi, welcome, man. How you, Zendi?
Thank you.
How you feeling? Because Saul was his first time at ShisaNyama.
Yo, I'm calm.
Ne?
Bro,
And I saw how he was. Yo, this is how it is here. I'm coming back.
So we only have 10 minutes because you're doing an after party while we're recording this.
Yeah,
so you gotta go to the after party. But can you just tell the chillers, like, how does this thing start, man? You from SA? Mpumalanga, ne? You in New Jersey, shining down the whole fucking street. And I mean, a street, dog.
Yeah, it's like the whole street, you passed, everything stopped. There's
I know.
businesses, there's all sorts of things
Everything.
like traffic, all sanctioned, obviously, because you're guarded, there's cops, but how many blocks?
7 blocks.
How does that happen? How do you do that?
I mean, I've been in the game for a while, and I think I've collected a lot of data. And the data, data is king nowadays. Everybody's looking for data. So with the data, you can do a lot of things with it.
I'm a serial killer.
Yeah, and I think, oh, you're serial killer.
So I'm the king of kings. So you got the data, yeah.
And I was bringing something different to the table. Because, I'm in America, I present the culture, the South African culture, which kind of translated to Southern African because, we won. Whatever we enjoy, they enjoy. So I kind of stopped naming it a South African celebration, but more of a Southern African celebration because everybody from Southern Africa celebrates ShisaNyama.
Botswana was there.
And ShisaNyama is really a South African Youth Day. But because I kind of like sub-branded it ShisaNyama, the ShisaNyama took off. But initially, with the ShisaNyama, we're celebrating South African Youth Day.
And before ShisaNyama, because when I first met you, you were telling me about how, you put on the likes of Black Coffee into the American market. You worked with him,
Yeah.
and you saw Black Coffee in me, remember?
Right. when he was opening, he was closing for Black Coffee at the after. What was it? Was that gala dinner?
Yeah, the after party. It was the pre-party after party. Somewhere in there. I remember seeing that video.
I know. But I've been in the game. I've really worked with everybody that wanted to crack into the American, market, really. Because I think as South Africans, we idolize America so much that you don't really get to know the real America. So since I've been here for about 18, 20 years, I figured out how things work in the US. And I can actually pick brands that are kind of like would work in America in brands because I don't work with everybody. I kind of picked those that I know would fit into the
How did you work with Black Coffee? Because before we knew him...
Remember Black Coffee was a sensation in South Africa. And I always heard people in America playing Black Coffee music. Because I used to attend a lot of house music parties. So me and my boy Temba, who relocated back to South Africa, decided, let's book this guy. But I think we're booking him for a South African crowd. But Black Coffee is Black Coffee, man. He's amazing. Everybody in America loved his music, and he took off. Yeah. So it's understanding what South African loves and also understanding what American. We can actually pick up right away if you're gonna fit into the American system or you don't want to fit into. Damn. So I think we've helped a lot of guys. I can't even name some of them.
So with ShisaNyama 2024, you see the rise of Amapiano.
Definitely.
And which is why you booked myself, you booked Saul, to bring the Amapiano flavor.
True.
But I remember when you were in SA...
Amapiano. You guys are not Amapiano. You guys are the biggest podcasters in Africa. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, true. We more face of podcasting.
You guys are
we
face
couldn't
of,
be face of
You guys are face of Africa. You're not the face of Amapiano.
Yeah, you're right though.
No, you guys are definitely not face of. But you could be the voice of Amapiano. You know what I mean? Educating people what this is about, what the movement's about, and all of that. So that's why I kind of picked you guys to kind of see what's happening in the US and cracking jokes about people trying to come to the US and actually try to push this thing on your own. Because now we're not pushing it. Everybody in South Africa is not understanding how big this thing is and how big of a platform there is for South Africans to actually penetrate. But I know a lot of people are going to tell them about visas, XYZ. But the space is so wide open and it's not spearheaded by South Africans.
So Americans, those that know Amapiano, what's their grasp of it? Do they know Amapiano or they've met with something else because of the guys making the stuff back in South Africa aren't that focused? Look, Major League has managed to somehow, I don't know even if that was effective, what they're doing. Are Americans receiving it and getting it? Like, where's Amapiano right now in the US?
So Amapiano is actually very big. And I think, like we were discussing in the car, everybody called Amapiano Afrobeats.
Afrobeats, yeah.
And I think now they grasp the idea that, actually, there's a difference between the two. Because I think at some point there was this Afropiano thing moving around, but I think it died down now. so people can tell the difference between the two cultures. But besides that, South Africa is not just about Amapiano. There's so much going on. This is where ShisaNyama comes in to teach people about our culture, to teach people about our fashion. Think about Amaxhosa just opening up.
Shout out to
Shout out
Latuma.
Latuma Ngogolo.
Wow.
Shout out Tata.
So
What a goal.
and I know, right?
Yes.
And there's a lot of appetite around South Africa right now. So we just need to teach the people, in the East about whatever is happening around South Africa. So that way they go back to South Africa and try to experience all of this thing. That could be big for the economy in South Africa because Amapiano is big in America. And we need to try to educate people about South Africa, not just Amapiano. So that's my MO, that I'm trying to teach people about South Africa, not just about Amapiano. Imagine I'm teaching you about Nelson Mandela and our food and our fashion. And you're going to be a little curious to go to South Africa, right? So ShisaNyama is pushing that agenda that we are not just focusing on Amapiano. Amapiano is part of the package, but we are not podcast, for instance, all of those things. And I think we've been very, 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 very successful. So when people come to the festival, they're not coming for Amapiano. They're homesick. People get married in America with
A lot of
foreigners.
Almost all of them.
So that partner that you have that's not South African wants to experience South Africa. Where are they going to take them? To us, ShisaNyama. So it's more than just Amapiano.
Before you go, shout out to DJ Jules. He's the one who introduced me to you.
Oh, Jules, yes.
You've expressed to me your difficulty in trying to get Amapiano artists, number one.
Right.
Number two, I wanted to ask, I'll think of number two, but why is it so difficult for you to get?
It's not difficult for me to get Amapiano artists.
Brands, yes.
I'm a businesswoman, and I try to see if it adds value for me to book you for $20,000 when I know in the club I can only get 300 people to see you. You are not that popular. So you think about those aspects. I mean, are you an A-list artist? Are you a B-list artist? So some of these people charge a crazy amount of money, but they don't understand that their brand is not in that aspect of numbers that it's just yet. But you can try to charge maybe $3,000. We can build your brand and we build from there on. But giving you $20,000 and you bring me 300 people in the club, how much am I making? We're both losing money. You are losing everything. I'm losing money because you could have taken the deal that is lower money and build your brand. And that's how all this big brand built. You try to not think about the money, but the value of the brand. So you build the value, and as much as the value has leverage, that's when you can charge whatever you want to charge. But as a MacG, you probably play 2 clubs, you have 1 hit, and you think you're going to charge me $5,000. Some people pay it, but I'm just saying I don't want to get involved. It's easy to get the artist, but I'm just not trying to get involved.
How many brands, South African brands, are fucking with you because you are pushing the South African movement in the US?
By fucking, I live in America, so I don't know what it means. I think the artists are fucking.
They like you. They vibe.
There's so many definitions of that word. So I don't know if you're saying they don't fuck or they're fucking with me or what the hell is going on. No, but it could mean the opposite of it could mean.
That's true.
Yeah.
No diddy. No, but how many brands are messing with you? Because you're pushing the South African flag.
I've been talking a lot to Brand South Africa. Well, actually, the South African embassy helps me a lot, and I appreciate all they do. Because when I bring in the people, they were doing that today. Actually, they help people with the passports. They help people that are married, trying to get retention of their citizenship. If you gave birth to a child in America, they're able to help you get a South African birth certificate. They do that actually at the ShisaNyama event. So, all those things that that I have in my head are happening right now. And I have, South African tourism that have helped me last year. So Brand South Africa have always been supporting the movement. But it's just a matter of, I work alone a lot. And this needs a whole team that can actually, I have the vision, but I just don't trust people to come in. Because, some people, they talk you off your vision and whatever. So I'm still a little bit skeptical to involve a lot of people because I want to see the brand grow before I decide to include a whole lot of people. I mean, we're still growing. You guys are excited thinking this is it. But for me, there's a goal that I'm trying to achieve to actually have all this corporate come in and say, this is a South African product. I'm avoiding the thing of presenting everything as Amapiano because I feel South Africa is more than Amapiano.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You know? So that's the envelope I'm still pushing. And I think I've been very, very successful. But, maybe in 2 years or so, I'll try to invite corporate and say, hey, this is what we have. What do we do from here? Because, it's a brand that honestly can bring so many, Americans to South Africa. That's good for our economy. So I'm thinking beyond Amapiano and this and this. I'm thinking, how do we now take these people that are partying at ShisaNyama and we go to South Africa, create another ShisaNyama from the US, and we create it with Americans that are going to spend all that money in South Africa. Because look at all these Americans that were there. They would be happy to go to South Africa. But we don't teach them South Africa, or we don't sell South Africa to them. So ShisaNyama sells South Africa to them. So the next step is create a tour where we tell them, okay, ShisaNyama is going to Joburg. Get to Joburg, do whatever we do, because they're curious. They want to see what's going on in South Africa, go to Cape Town, because look at how, you see how many people were there. We had about maybe 6, and it's not just South Africans, with Americans listening to what we're doing or checking out what we're doing. So,
bro, I cannot express how in awe I am. Last year was my first time. This year, last year I was a bit drunk, so I didn't see much. This year,
I can tell stories for days about that.
Yeah. So this year I was sober. I got to see everything, and I'm so in awe, and I'm so proud of you and what you are doing. I mean, you brought out Dlala Tukzin,
Dlala, you say?
So Misi was here, Tira was here, we were here. And it was just so amazing to see the love, bro. Like, as soon as you step into America, we, like you're saying, as South Africans, we idolize America so much. But when you get here, you realize how much there's an appetite for South African things.
Right.
Just simple thing like food, fashion, music. Like, there's such a huge appetite. So my last question would be then, where are we taking this, bro? Because, like, as someone who's experienced it, I see so much potential.
There's so much potential, and not just potential of the artists, but also for South Africa. Because like I'm saying, you channel yourself in the tourism aspect. You channel yourself to bring 30,000 Americans in a year to South Africa. That boosts the economy of South Africa. So this is not I look at it more than just an Amapiano thing, but more of a thing that we can invest in as South Africa. And then get our ROI.
Who was your favorite set today?
My favorite set today. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. People are going to think I just love Tira too much.
Hey, Perry.
You killed it, eh?
Hey, Perry.
Penduga, last question before she leaves.
Yeah, man, like, what has kept you going, man? Because I'm sure it hasn't been easy, like you're saying. It's tough to get artists. Sometimes maybe you make a loss.
But you guys have this thing of saying it's tough. For me, it's not tough. It just has to make economical sense for me to book.
Has it always made sense along the way? That's what I'm asking. Like, what has kept you going when the chips are down? What has kept me going?
When I visit home.
Why do you do this?
You know what it is? When I visit home a lot, I see how people. I'm sorry. This is my personal experience. People at home are very chilled. You wake up, you think of a spaza shop. Have you seen New York? How everybody is constantly moving.
Everybody's got
so
a
I
thing
have
they're
that
doing,
mindset that if I'm sitting down, I'm thinking, what do I do next? And I'm very good at the marketing and whatever. So that's always the first thing that comes in. And it occupies my mind to the fact that I don't think of any stupidity because America is very busy. You can get into any bullshit.
You can get lost in the bullshit,
very
man.
Easy. So this is the thing that kind of distracts me. I have a job, and then I have this, and I have that. So your life is balanced that way, and I like sustainability.
You have a job.
Hey man, this is America. You gotta.
Yeah, because when we used to watch Everybody Hates Chris, the dad's got like 10 jobs. Right?
Yeah, that's what you do.
Fucking jobs.
That's what you do. No, this country is hard, guys. You cannot survive on one job. You're always gonna try to get into different things.
Yeah.
And I think this is why Americans are so busy. Because, that time that you spend at home thinking, oh, it's a Netflix time, you're thinking, hey, my friend is working, me, I'm sitting here. let me get up and try to find another job. You know what I mean? You get the
American
pressure.
dream,
That's just the
yeah.
American culture.
How can people get a hold of you, artists, DJs that want to be in next year's
And then
ShisaNyama?
next year's any price in Zwile.
And
You want 5 grand,
but you're bringing 3
but
people to the
grand,
club.
shit's 2 grand. grand.
I know. So I think the big thing is I don't like what
Grand. 2 grand in Zwile, grand. Come straight, motherfuckers. Oh, for 500,000 la. You know what I mean? But once it's America la. But now it's like Newark. New Jersey. But I'm going to which is Elisha. Say New Jersey la. Do Sweden. Yeah.
So New Jersey is right next to New York. We like to say New York, not New York. You take it too far with this New Jersey, so maybe we should
Back to Newark. So some guy was like, I was like, New York. He was like, no, say fork with an N. That's just Newark, apparently.
But yeah, guys, I mean, I don't like working with B-listers and C because that's where you lose a lot of money. I like to go for the A-list people because I know they give me my ROI. There's ones that emails me and DM me every day. No, it's not make sure. Because I'm not gonna make money. I have to work double as hard to promote you. I mean, just
give us
random
examples of so if Jazzik inboxed you, are you accepting?
He's a prominent artist, but is he known in the US?
How warm is he?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, who is
Do they
going to
know
buy
when you listen
the
to
tickets?
statement? Yeah, I feel that I'm very good.
Yes.
We're trying to get to the truth of it. Okay. Regards, Kabza. That's the one.
See, Kabza is gonna kill it. Kabza is the god. Everybody is curious to see that guy.
Central.
Central. I'm sorry, I wouldn't book him in America. He's good for South Africans, for our market. But remember, we're trying to not only sell him to South Africans. No, for me, no.
Whoa! You make crazy.
No.
But
you know what it is? I think with him, he's only going to get South Africans. And my target is not just South Africans, because, I mean, you are excluding the other guys.
Nkosazana daughter.
Nkosazana would win.
MacG
would win, but I'm not a fan.
Wait, but wouldn't MacG attract South Africans only?
She would win, but I would need to pair her with somebody that Americans really know, so that way it makes sense for them. But because remember, guys, we don't live in South Africa. How you guys perceive these people, we don't perceive them the same way. And MacG is amazing. But how many Americans I would sit here on the table and say, do you know MacG? They don't know. And they look at the stuff. She sings in a different language. They don't understand. It's going to be a whole lesson.
Angu
Waffles is definitely a hit. She's been a hit. It's been proven she's a hit.
Okay. NYPD, Maporisa.
Maporisa is also a hit. Who else is a hit? Let me just make it simple for you.
It's Maporisa here.
Yeah, NYPD. Maporisa is a hit. Devon Gogo is a hit.
Youngstana.
Youngstana is also a hit. You know, because I mean, those are more of the commercial Amapiano stuff that they consume. Angelic, no.
Yo, it's a tough crowd, eh? Because these are like our superstars here.
Yeah, I know.
It's like hella yonki, man. Them two that?
No.
I'm correct.
I mean, think about it. One or two songs they are familiar with. Because like I'm saying, I'm not selling this to just South Africans. I'm really breaking the borders and trying to go to different markets. So it's gonna make sense.
Zandy, thank you so much for your time, man.
Shout out, Zandy.
Hey, your phone I'm sure is buzzing right now. Hey, they've been calling you for that.
They keep giving me signals.
South Africans, the artists will find my ID. Who can't show my ID?
To get in.
No,
because could be 16 in America. You guys, like, I was at a bar, they wanted an ID, so I had to Google myself to show him the fucking age. I'm like, give me a fucking alcohol, dog. What is this?
Policies.
I see a 37-year-old man, a father of a 6-year-old for ID.
Policy.
No,
yeah,
but thank you,
Thank
Zandy.
you
So much. Appreciate your work.
Shout out, Zandy.
And we're back next year, ne?
Are you guys coming to the club?
Yeah, of course.
All right, take an Uber. You guys will find me at the club.
All right, cool. She didn't answer for back. I think we're not back next week. She ducked it.
We need some more hits, man.
Yeah,
But that's correct.
Yeah. Hey,
Bro, for me, it's been amazing, man. Like, and you know what I realized, ne?
Yeah.
Cause you know I hate like fame and shit.
Yes.
Sandy, we just recording a podcast. Don't worry about us.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not important.
It's not important.
Only like our friends and family are gonna watch this. 12 people.
So I'm saying, Uri, I realized the only time I like fame is at the airport, dog. Because
you don't line. You don't queue up.
Yeah, dog. I was almost late for my flight.
Yeah.
So when I got there, Kenyan Airways, I found a chiller there. And had I chilled, you know where they need to stamp your passport and stuff?
Yes, immigration.
Yeah. There was a huge queue there for about it was going to take me about 30, 40 minutes.
Are you serious?
But I found a chiller and then he took me via the back door.
Yeah.
So something that would have taken 40 minutes took 5 minutes.
Yeah, my chiller. So far, I'm a big door.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how I managed to get to my flight, you know? I was like, fuck.
Look, let's be honest. There are perks, bro, you know? Those are one of the perks.
At the airport?
Yeah, at the airport. Even, I can't say this because if I say it, I will lose the perks now, you know? Yeah, like even... You know, there's certain companies at the airport that fast track people, but you need to use one of their products, maybe their medical aid and stuff. Yeah. So every time I'm there, and one of the chillers who works there makes the discovery that I'm there, they just put me through like, yeah. So I just show them a blank photo. So it's useful, but bro, it's so fascinating, man. Like. The people living here, there's guys who've been here for 28 years, 30 years, you know? And a lot of them, like one guy spoke of the challenge of when he's home, because his English has become with an American accent, default, right? It's like Pule, remember, from Manchester. Like all these guys, when they go home, they're not South African enough all of a sudden. And in America, they are always reminded that like they're not American enough. And a lot of the guys, as much as they've done well so far, talk about how people back home idolize, you know, being in America and stuff, but it's tough when they really get here. Some oaks have been married 2-3 times because they get scammed. The girls here know that America, like this African oaks want to marry us, have kids with us just for citizenship or permanent residency, and they speak of all these things. I think one day we must have one of the guys to tell their own stories. But some get scammed, some they're into like situationships that aren't.
Isn't there an agency where you can?
Yeah. There's an agency that's been shut down. A few of them. Where you pay like $10,000 US. You pay 5,000. The guy told me you pay $5,000 US deposit, and then you pay the rest installment for your wife, so that you get papers eventually. So that all these other struggles that no one really speaks of, because we just see a glam and we see guys having found their feet, and I'm sure within that a lot of them don't find their feet. Some fall within the cracks. You know?
But what's been your experience? Because it's your first time in New York, in New Jersey, you went to Times Square. What's it been like? Because you only been to Miami, right?
Yeah. I've only been to Florida, Miami. Bro, there's always a poignant, sad reminder, like whenever you go into these first world countries or cities and you see, to me, there's always like a sad reminder that it could have been Joburg, you know? Like when you see buildings from 1930 or early 1900s. And we have those in South Africa. But a lot of them are just government offices or Mnyamanda or Khalanja, Mapara. You know, it hasn't been well kept, well maintained. When you see, because in New York, our driver was telling us, Willie, I was like, is that a new building? Because there was a building covered in scaffolding. It was like, there's nothing new here. It's an upgrade, of the building. And to see building like Empire State Building, old ass looking building, but it's still an attraction because it stood the test of time. And all of that can just be changed by good leadership. That's it, bro. The country needs good leadership. Look at what has happened to Durban. Look at what has happened to Joburg. Like, for the fact that the Johannesburg Stock Exchange moved from Joburg, and one may say, why maybe white monopoly capital or whatever, but at the same time, the quality of tenants and business that flock into the city determines the overall quality and standing of the city. So it's always beautiful to see these places, but you want to find this kind of beauty at home,
And the food?
Fuck! The food is shit! Nigga, guys, don't eat fucking up. I found myself trying to imagine a drumstick I was holding. I was trying to imagine it tastes great. A piece of... I never thought there would be a time I've got a traumatic relationship with a drumstick, a piece of chicken. Bro, I'm trying to find the taste, man. It tastes like a chemical, with a spice, ShisaNyama. Ooh, the food is horrible in America, bro. The food is bad, bro. Oh, man. The only thing that tastes familiar to McDonald's, because it's McDonald's, the burgers. But a piece of chicken, bro. And I think that's why the people here, they want you to provide ID when you're 40. I'm almost 40. You want me to provide ID to get in a club or to have a fucking savannah. Because of the food. I think it's genetically modified. It's bad, bro. And a lot of people, I've got a big respect for Americans that are in shape. I don't want to lie. Yeah. To be able to, some people it's genetics, but some people clearly it's the very specific of their diet and they work out, and I have respect for those people, man, because the food is bad in America, man.
Hey, man, we got to get out of here because we don't have Black Studio. We got another crew here. We got some guy from the UK, but he speaks Zulu.
Oh, bro, come through, man. Simon, you speak Zulu? I don't speak Zulu, bro. Oh, damn, bro. Oh, all right. Yeah, man, yeah. There's no Black Studios here, guys.
We got Papi. You look like a Papi. Are you a Papi? He's a Papi.
Where you from, bro?
Venezuela. I told you,
Yeah, it's Hugo Chavez or something, right? Yeah, shout out, bro. My driver was Colombian, an Uber driver coming here, and we're talking, he's from Medellin.
Yeah, Medellin.
Pablo Escobar's hood,
Yeah.
And I'm like, do they hate the guy there? Do they love the guy? He's like, a lot of people love him, a lot of people hate him. Because those who love him, he used to build schools, help families out, but also he killed anyone who got in his way. Yeah. So it's so fascinating when you meet these guys, bro. Then he was showing me I don't know if he was pimping the girls or what, showing me all the hot Colombian girls on Instagram and stuff. Like, you can get them, bro. Now you can get them. I was with some other Nigerian drug dealers the other week, and I'm like, oh, fuck it, hell. Hey, America. The States.
So we recorded this just so you guys can have a Monday episode. I know it's not the typical Monday episode, but we just wanted to let you guys know what's been going on there. And do stick around because we're going to be at the BTs this weekend. This weekend. But
in LA.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We try to get some easy... all of them.
These guys didn't want to come out. So me and them didn't want to come out and come to the podcast, man. Like, what took you to be in the spin for 2 minutes? He was like, yeah, hands. He goes to his manager. I'm going to the podcast. He's like, yeah, you have a podcast there. Yeah, it's like, son, I'm going. What's up about you?
I don't know, man.
It's the weirdest thing ever. But Tuxin was honest. He said he's afraid of his honesty.
Okay. Euphonic said the same thing as well.
Yeah, Euphonic is an honest guy. No bullshit. No one tells it as it is. So a lot of guys are scared of that. They're not scared that we're trying to dude, come on, Yeah. We're about empowering. We're not trying to destroy anyone, but we're also about honest conversations. And I think a lot of guys are scared that when they're honest with the talk, they can't lie.
I forgot to tell you, ne? So yesterday, we're out at Swahili. Shout out to Swahili. It's right across the street.
Yeah.
It's an African place. They got African food and whatever. Yeah. So we get there. We're having a good time. They sell Savannah and Black Label.
They sell everything African. Yeah.
So we chilling there. We're having some Black Label, Savannah, whatever.
Yeah.
In comes Saul Pinduka. He's excited. He just landed today. 20 minutes, bro. I kid you not. Within 20 minutes, nigga was gone, bro. I don't know where the fuck he was. I was panicking. I'm calling his phone. He's not answering. I'm trying to look like maybe he went to
Shame, bro.
Nigga just left us, bro. What happened, Penduka?
No, man. I wanted to go to my room and then I passed out when I got there. Hey, intango katira, man. Hey, intango katira, man. Imnandi. Hey. Ingiphe intango katira, jota. Yo. It was too much.
Bro, I was
Then I smoked
panicking,
weed and
bro.
stuff, but also I've been lit since I arrived. I've been drinking.
Yeah.
And we got here at like 7 a.m. So the hotels here, you check in at 4. I got here 7 a.m. Myself, Tuxin, same flight. Till 4, we need to be up, to wait for the hotel. So we're just drinking.
Yeah.
Hey, weed. It got to me. Eventually, my body couldn't take it. So I went to my room to go freshen up, and then boom, I was out. I wake up, I see 10 missed calls from you, bro.
Bro, you had me worried, dog.
What did you guys think happened to me? I'm a grown man, man.
Ah, bro, you just disappeared. I'm like, what am I going to tell the chillers now? Now there's no episode because you're gone missing. And this America, I'm like, maybe you went to go pee around the corner, but bamba, they put you in the jail cell.
He did it. I was peeing. Imagine.
Like so many things were running through my mind, but
Shit,
eventually
sorry,
I was
man.
like, nah, man, Saul is not irresponsible. He's probably at the hotel. And then when we got there's so many rules. So I couldn't come and ask for what your number is. They have to withhold that information. So we had to ask the security, which took like 20 minutes, to go to your room and knock. And then when we get there, she's like, oh, you know this guy? Is he your boyfriend? I'm like, no, he's not my boyfriend.
Hey, America. Hey, America. That's the last thing I'm going to ask you in South Africa.
Yeah.
That's not your boyfriend.
Yeah. No.
So they saw me. So wait, security got to my room and how did they prove I'm in my room?
No, we knocked. Remember, we knocked.
Did I open?
Yeah, you opened.
Oh, fuck, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then as soon as you opened up and you're like, what are we drinking?
Nah, don't lie. Don't lie. Don't what are we drinking?
Yeah. Like, where are we going? Let's go on station.
So what did you go?
No, we told you to go sleep, dog.
Yeah.
We were just worried for your safety.
Oh, shit. Sorry, man. Because when I woke up, everybody, Tuxi, me, Stilo from Afrotainment, everybody's like, yo, man. Like, hey, you worried us, man. You worried us, man. I was like, no, so sorry, guys. Hey, can't take us sometimes,
Yeah, man.
I had a long day and I hadn't slept since like I got off the flight.
Yeah. And say, Pinda Footy tonight.
Let's rock and roll, man. Let's rock and roll in New York.
We out here, man.
Cheers.
Ghost Lady, we miss you. Black Studio, we miss you guys. Shots,
We
chillers.
miss you,
like,
Manelo.
yo,
Where are you?
Fucking
Oh,
hell.
shout out to South African woman. Bro, we've got the best woman in the world.
Keep telling you, my dog.
Like, in the America, ngabona South African woman. America, I was like, wow.
And you can tell, eh?
And you can tell, plus with all the food they eat here, the bad food, things that are natural South African now are inflated and exaggerated even more.
Yeah.
Like, they're so beautiful. South African women are beautiful, bro. Like, yo, bro. Like, yeah, man. I think anywhere in the world, I'll choose a South African woman. Anywhere in the world. And it makes sense why all these American guys are just marrying these South African women, bro. Like, back here.
Nigerians, everybody.
Yeah, there was a white chiller. I was like, hey, like, stop, nigga. I'm like, take that humbody, dog. I just married to a South African woman and chiller.
Oh, yeah, I bet that
the white chiller, the American white chiller. I was like, wow, man. And it makes sense. Because the guys here are complaining that American women have been sort of programmed to like just disrespect them or not appreciate the guys. But they find more peace with African women, South African women,
Yebo Baba.
But sort of. And even the ones that you and I may think of Sabo Yebo Baba, they are too woke and too, by American standards, they still very, nurturing, caring, and loving and warm. And the American guys are seeing that and loving that. And our women are just beautiful, bro. On top of that, physically gorgeous. So, yeah, bro. So I was like, wow, it makes sense. And then the American woman, because they know that this niggas, and this is what I was told by an American guy, that these niggas are from Africa, and Bakuliswe, because this I was told by a South African guy married to an American woman. By Azuti, the whole, like, it's an African man, he's raised like this. They're able to sort of to the African guys. It's so fascinating. And this may have just been one or two experiences. I may be wrong if it's a blanket statement approach, but it's so fascinating, bro.
How's the American roadkill for you?
No roadkill, man. Man. Them coyotes. Roadkill. Nah, man. There's no roadkill, man. Oh, man. Yeah, Makaya. And I always got to Shatile, so imagine, man, I'm bringing booze again. Obvious. Hey, man, Mac, man. Yeah.
All right, cool, man. Tibbler's telling us to wrap up.
Hey, Tibbles, Mr. Tibbles. Yeah. All right, Mr. Tibbles.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's wrap up, man.
What were you saying about Major League? What? How did they get the song with Wiz Khalifa? What? Oh, shit. No ways.
No way.
For real.
Dude, why didn't you tell us this before we started recording? There he walks out.
Hey, man, Ivan and Fan, we out of here. Podcast and chill. Boom.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Titi Chumia live at the Gold Reef City Lyric Theatre this coming Friday on the 28th of June. Where do I get a ticket? Web tickets, eh? What time does the show start? 8 o'clock, sir. See you there and let's create a little bit of organized chaos. Shapa.
Welcome to Black Excellence. Do not fear, for if you do, just sip on some grandeur. And if you still do, ask ourselves, what would Mapapunzi do? Parama chila, itlesha lefiki. Ungoyigi, even when they ask you, how sabi yini? Do not fear, for if you do, just say, Anistivi. This is the medicine of censorship. This is the pill. Which one is that one? Podcast and chill.